Hello, my fans, sneak peepers, and curious friends. I'm difficult and demanding. If you want to know my real name, then hold still, and I might bring your wish to fruition. Before I begin, you can find this show in iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Blueberry, Google Play Music, TuneIn, YouTube, and Stitcher. Now, unlike the other people in your life, I actually care about what you think, what you don't think, and what you try not to think about. Welcome to the Difficult and Demanding Show. I'm real, uncensored, unconventional, and shoot straight between the eyes. My show is outrageously honest with a keenly witty view into life. Yes, I said life. That's what we do every single day. We are living life. Well, some of us at least. I'm going to provide laughter, shock, while touching your inner being. Maybe your body if you're lucky. Why do I call myself difficult and demanding? Well, first, because I can. 2, because I'm not supposed to. 3, this is the most important point. It only means something if I give life to it. So, I'm going to slowly unveil you to you and give you a new life to live. Difficult and demanding is going to liberate every part of your being and maybe your body. I, your host Tara, am keeping it authentic, intriguing, and provocative. If you have entered my world, then be honest with yourself about it. You want to be here, and you know I want you here. Have you heard the term, the complete package? Some of you may have heard it, some of you may not. But the complete package is unique for each and every one of us. And that complete package, basically, it can include or exclude a number of things. It can actually be your complete life, or it can be in regards to who you want to spend the rest of your life with. I am going to probably sway back and forth as far as your complete life and your personal relationships, romantic relationships. But what I am focusing on today is the complete package. What is it? How do we define what it is, and how do we go about finding it? Now, a number of us, from an early age, we start formulating what we want our life to look like and what type of person we would like to have in our life. Now, that person may or may not receive the approval of your family and friends, but you believe that you know what you want to be next to you. When you go to sleep at night, when you wake up in the morning, when you go on vacation, you have a general idea of the person that you're looking for. So if you find all those qualities, then essentially you've found the complete package. But there's some weird things that happens in our life because there's like deadlines that are placed upon us, unbeknownst to us, or maybe some of us know. You need to be married by a certain time. You need to have achieved a certain amount of success. You have to have a certain amount of children. You have to be in a certain zip code. You have to be associating with a certain group of people. There's all these unspoken or spoken expectations that are placed upon us by ourselves and by other people. But most particularly, I want to focus on the complete package. We all believe that we know what it is that we want, what it is that turns us on, what catches our attention. But some weird shit happens. Because for most of us, what you are attracted to at one particular age may not necessarily be what you're attracted to at another age, at another stage in your life. But most of us don't figure out shit. We don't figure out. We just keep doing the same things over and over again. We keep looking for a particular type of person. We keep expecting a different type of result. It never dawns on us that if you keep doing the same shit over and over again and you keep getting the same results and you're not happy with the results, that you should change something. But you're saying difficult and demanding. I can't help who and what I'm attracted to. True. But then you can't help how fuck all you feel, how fucked up you feel when everything is said and done. We have to start having a keen eye and taking responsibility for what it is that we truly want. And I have another episode saying, what do you want? Who are you? What do you want? We all want our complete package. We all believe we know what the fuck that looks like. And we also just keep doing the same shit we were taught or we've learned to find that complete package. But for a number of you, things don't align. Your vision, your dream, and the actions, the actionable steps that you take to achieve it, that shit does not match, which means you are setting yourself up for failure. If you're looking for a particular man or woman and you keep falling short, really fucking short, something would tell you you're doing something wrong. When your dreams and the outcome, they do not align, they do not match, there's something fucked up. Would you agree? Well, you don't have to agree because I know I'm right. If we're here to achieve results, which means, in difficult and demanding language, get what the fuck you want, then I believe you should stack yourself for success. And if you are not winning, that means you're fucking losing. Now, some people like to lose. I don't like to lose. I like to win. I like to plug the holes. I like to figure out what I can do better. How? But back on track. The complete package. Let's say in your teenage years, you imagine who and what you want in your life. And as you're going about getting your education, going after your career, whatever it is, you're on the hunt. You're looking out for that complete package. But because of pressures placed upon us by ourselves and others, sometimes we feel a need, an urgency to rush that shit along. You have a lot of people who are getting in relationships, long-term relationships, at a very early, young age. They may even get married and have kids. But let me tell you something. There is no fucking way most of you, if not all of you, can actually find your complete package at an early fucking age. Some of us can't even find the shit in middle age. Let me tell you why. You change, life change, shit changes. Shit changes. What you think you need, what you think you want, that shit is fluid, is dynamic. It's very dynamic. Some of you have no expectations or low expectations in life. But magically, as you go along, you may find that your expectations actually start to rise. But if your complete package is still a fucking bum, it doesn't matter how much success you achieve, you still are fucking and dating goddamn bums, pumpkins. So when you move up in life, you need to adjust your approach. You need to adjust your expectations. You need to evaluate your parameters, your requirements about what it is that you're trying to achieve and bring into your life. Because some of us learned the fucking hard way. Not everyone should be in your fucking life. They may look good, they may sound fucking good, they may smell fucking good, but that does not mean they deserve to be in your fucking life. So each and every day, each and every moment, you need to be evaluating. You need to be side-eyeing motherfuckers in your life. Should I keep you? Should I keep you? Should you stay? Should you not stay? You must do your due diligence. Because there comes a time when some people need to be kicked the fuck out of your life. But we don't pay attention. We let shit run its due course. We let things erode and siphon energy, resources off of us. And then when the shit crashes and burns, then you realize, oh shit, I should have got rid of your ass a long time ago. You don't let shit ride itself out. You don't let things crash and burn. You have to constantly be self-aware about what it is you need, what it is you want. Are your actions and your plans and aligned for you to achieve those goals? Because if they're not, you need to get rid of some shit, change some shit, and then get back to your plan. So I was saying, we want the complete package. We start getting impatient. Some of you feel that you need to be married by your mid-20s, your late 20s, maybe your early 30s, whatever. We're not all guaranteed to find our complete package at a particular age. That's the first fucking mistake. Thinking that things need to happen on the time frame that we believe it should happen. No, 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 no. Because let me tell you what the fuck you do. You start finding people with potential. Potential. Potential is fucking dangerous. I don't fuck with potential. Potential is neither here nor there. You're confused. Why? What is potential? Potential is something that you may or may not be able to achieve or deliver in the fucking future. Why am I going to bank my life, my security, my well-being on some shit that may or may not come to fruition? Listen to what the hell I'm saying, people. We make these foolish decisions thinking that we're going to get paid in the future when there's no goddamn guarantee. When you go to a bank and you ask for a car loan, right? They want collateral. They want something of value that tells them, that assures them that you are a worthy risk. So you confirm that you are a worthy risk because you meet certain criteria and you give them certain things. They give you the money, the loan, you take that loan, you go get that car. Now imagine if you apply for the car loan, you got the loan, you take that money to the car dealership, and the car dealership tells you, hey, I will get you the exact car you need 5, 10, 15 fucking years from now. You'd be like, what? No, what the fuck? That's exactly what the fuck would happen. Are you going to give your money over to a car dealer to deliver a goddamn car in the future? No, but this is what the fuck we do in relationships. This is what potential is. With potential, there's no guarantee that you are going to get what you need, what you want. There's none. So what do? We see potential. We believe that we can cultivate someone. Yes, we can cultivate them. We can mold them. We can guide them. We can bitch, moan, nag, complain. Whatever it is that you feel you need to do with the motherfucker you're with to get them to be what it is that you envision. But they will never be that. And if they try, you can guarantee their fucking ass is going to fail. The question is, how much are they going to fail? And then as they keep trying and goddamn failing to please you, resentment builds. Have you heard of resentment? Of course you've heard of resentment, because resentment leads to problems. Resentment leads to anger. Resentment leads to a lot of other goddamn things into your life. Now, how did you get there? You got there because you had a dream, a hope, a wish, a fucking prayer about what your complete package should look like. You also had the pressures of having to deliver, to produce your complete package. You know that stress, that pressure? If it takes you that long to find your complete package, then naturally that must mean there's something wrong with you, because your best friend found her complete package. Your good friend found his complete package. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why can't you find one? People, they keep trying to introduce you to people that they think is good for you, that check certain boxes, that meet certain criteria. And you're saying to yourself, well, they meet all these criteria. What the fuck is wrong with me? Why am I not attracted? Why am I not keen? Why am I not interested in this person? So what do? You contort, you conform, you adjust yourself. Start to make yourself like someone. Really? They don't do it for you. They don't get your dick hard. They don't get your pussy wet. They don't make you want to do any motherfucking thing. But they look good and they sound good, and everyone's telling you that this person must be it. Everyone's telling you this is your complete package. But you don't feel it. The person doesn't make your heart palpitate. The person doesn't give you butterflies. The person doesn't make you want to say, yes, I am happy to be fucking alive. No, you don't feel that. So you fake it. And you think if you fake it, eventually you'll make it. But shit doesn't work. It doesn't work. Have I gone too far too fast? Keep the fuck up. We put ourselves on a fucking slippery slope where once you start sliding and you get too far down that fucking mountain, there's no way back. At some point, you got to stop sliding down that mountain and find a way to turn the fuck around and climb the fuck back up to get on track where you need to be in life. A complete package, for some of you, maybe a lot of you, means perfection. But what is perfection? You and I both know there's not a human being that's perfect in this world. We are perfectly imperfect. Do you understand? We are perfectly imperfect. What does that mean? It means we're not supposed to be perfect. It means we're supposed to be doing our best job and be the best version of ourselves that we can be. But a lot of us, our shit is out of alignment. Whack is just off. we're doing things, we're saying things that are just wrong. It's wrong for us and it's wrong in this world and society. But do we stop? No, because we're fucked up. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, we're just fucked up. And you don't want to stop it, or maybe you can't stop it. The fact is, there's a number of things that are coming together to influence what you're doing. I told you, we are perfectly imperfect. Yet, we all seek perfection. And when you seek perfection, you want to find a seedling. A seedling is a seed that started to grow. Because when you get something that's starting to grow, it has potential. You can make it grow, try to make it grow as big as you think you want it to be or it could be. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of pressure. Then you realize this person has this wrong with them. This is wrong with them. You don't like this. You don't like this. But they're still checking all these other boxes. So you're trying to figure out, what is the problem? What is wrong? Why is this so fucking difficult? Everything looks right, but this shit is grueling. It's difficult. Why is it so difficult? It's difficult for you because the person's not right for you. And you keep trying to fit a square peg in a round goddamn hole. And some of you go to extreme where you start trying to carve the fucking square into a goddamn circle. Do you know how hard that is on you, the other person in the relationship? It's not working because it's not meant to work. If you put the wrong keys in the ignition of a car, do you actually expect that car to start? No. So if the shit's not working in your relationship and this person with potential is not working, it's not panning out, what do? You stay the fuck there, don't you? Why? Because you invested so much time, energy, and effort. Eventually, it will work, right? Eventually, it has to work. If you put enough energy, force, focus, it will crack, it will break, and it will break in your favor, and all will turn out well. No, the hell it will not. It does not work. It does not work. You're going against the tide. You're swimming against the tide. Do you know how hard it is? You're wasting unnecessary time, energy, and effort trying to go a direction that you want. You're not really meant to go. Because if you were meant to go that direction, it would be easier. It would be easier. What do you think about that? It never dawned on us that we make our life unnecessarily more difficult than it needs to be because we're doing shit and we are with people that we're not supposed to be with. But our ego, our arrogance comes into play. We figure it got to work. It can work. All these other things are in place. So if those are in place, we can force everything else to work. No, guys. You see, when you find your complete package, you will realize they don't need to be perfect. Because even their imperfections are perfect for you. Listen to what the hell I am telling you. We're all seeking perfection. That does not exist. It doesn't exist in nature. It does not exist. So when you get over the fact that perfection does not exist, then what's the next step? How easy is this shit? Is it easy with this person? No. Okay. But we're taught. Relationships are hard. Relationships are hard because we got a lot of motherfuckers in the world that's doing stupid shit that's not right. Listen to what I said. I said in my last episode, just because a lot of people do things and a lot of people go through things, that does not mean what we are doing is right. Listen to what I said. Just because there are mass numbers behind a particular action or thought process, it does not make it right. Life does not have to be complicated the way it is in a lot of people in our lives. It can be simple as you fucking want it. But you got to make it simple. And you can't make it simple by following a lot of other people. When you follow the herd, you run the risk of suffering like the goddamn herd. All of us have our own path, yet we find comfort in doing what the masses, what the group of people, what they do. How the fuck are you going to follow a group of people when each person has their own path and their journey? So if you're trying to follow the path of fucking person over there and you want to know why your life is fucked up because you're following the journey of someone else. And that's why it's not working out for you. That's why your relationship's not working out with you because you're doing the wrong thing for you. I don't know how many times I can say this. Each one of us has a different path, a different life purpose. And when you're on that path, that life purpose, things just flow. They just go. Now, the people around you, they may not understand. They may not support you. But you feel good. And as far as difficult and demanding is concerned, as long as you feel fucking good, that means it's right for you. When it stops feeling good, that means that shit is wrong for you. And I don't care how long it felt right. When it stops, you need to drop it. Do you understand? When it stops, drops. When it stops, drops. Do you understand? What? That scares you? Why should it scare you? You have to move and flow with life. When it's time to drop something, that means you have received all that you were supposed to receive. And now you need to let it go so someone else can benefit from it. And you can make space for what is rightfully meant to be in your life. The complete package. Back to what I said. When you find the right package for you, that person's perfections and imperfections will be right for you. Everything will flow. Their imperfections will actually be complementary to you. Their imperfections will actually benefit you. You won't need to bitch, moan, nag, and complain about this person's characteristic or their character or their spirit, their integrity. You won't have to complain about anything because it will flow. It will fit together like a hand in a glove. But when you want a glove with 5 fingers and you're fucking with a mitten and you keep trying to turn that fucking mitten into a glove and you keep poking holes through the mitten and then you're complaining that your fingers are cold and they're sticking out because you're with the wrong person. Just because a bunch of people told you this person should be your complete package, only you know in your heart, your mind, your soul, whether that person's right for you. And if that person irritates the fuck out of you, if that person is not growing and developing the way you think they should be, I'm asking you, what are you doing? We have these tendencies to take people up under our wing or whatever and make them our personal project. How are you going to make another person your fucking personal project? If your stuff was correct, if you were right, you wouldn't take on another person as a project. You would actually focus on yourself and mind your own goddamn business and give the person the time, the space to develop and do what they need to do. What do you think about that? We're not here to change people into what we want them to be. What you see is what you get. But we're so desperate to be loved and understood and approved of and accepted that we allow people to tell us, if you lose this amount of weight, you will be perfect. If you learn how to walk this way, you will be perfect. If you change the way you look, you will be perfect. You need to work on how you speak. You'll be perfect. You need to fix your fucking hygiene. Whatever. We have these lists of criteria of what we think a person should do. And then we sit there like fucking fools, clowns. Listen to these people tell us, you need to change this, this, and this, and then you'll be great for me. When are we going to stand the fuck up and say, you know what? Fuck you. This is what I am. This is what I am. This is what I will be. And if you don't like it, you can get the fuck out of my face next. How hard is that? You have a problem rejecting someone? How are you going to have a problem rejecting someone when they're telling you in your fucking face that you're not enough? Oh, you're confused. Why are you confused? You got this person telling you you need to lose weight. You need to change how you dress. You need to change how you eat. You need to change where you work. You need to change your fucking friends. You need to change how you spend your fucking free time. You got this person telling you this, this, and this. If a person is giving you fucking feedback, criticism, whatever you want to call it, the fact is they're telling you you're not enough. You're not fucking enough as you are. Now, each one of us, we're our own complete package. So if you got a motherfucker in your face telling you, fix this, change this, fix this, change this, fix this, change this, what they're telling you, what they're telling you is that you are not enough for them. Huh? What do you think about that? And then they follow that shit up where, I love you. How the fuck you love me when you're sitting here telling me I need to fix this, this, and this about myself? Come on, people. Love doesn't work that way. Love doesn't work that way. Even if you got a fucking thumb, stick it out in the middle of your goddamn forehead. If that's how you were born, if that's how you were made, and frankly, you don't want to change that goddamn thumb in the middle of your forehead, then you know what? Either that person takes it or they don't. What do you think about that? You didn't think about it that way, did you? Of course you didn't. We think that just because a person tells us that they love us, that all the shit that they tell us about ourselves must be right, must be true. Hell no. If you got a fucked up person telling you some fucked up shit and you gonna make those fucked up changes, guess what that makes you? That makes you fucked up. Probably doubly so. What do you think? We're taking advice from the wrong fucking people. The only person that you really should be listening to is your fucking self. And if you feel good, you feel confident, you feel stable, you feel balanced, I wouldn't give a damn what anyone says about me, you, whoever. It should not matter. We let these people tell us they love us and we give them carte blanche to say and do whatever. And I don't know why. The person who should love you the most is you. You come first, not somebody who may be here today and not here tomorrow. It doesn't matter. The divorce rate is high for a fucking reason. We come up with these goddamn pipe dreams about how things should be, could be, would be. The fact is, difficult demanding, I don't fuck with potential. Potential will have you wasting a lot of motherfucking years of your life. And then when you make a decision based off of potential, and depending on how much time you spent with a motherfucker with potential, it takes an unbelievable amount of effort to clean that mess up you made from that fucking one bad decision. And if you put years behind it, you're going to be cleaning up stuff for a while. So I'm trying to do you all a goddamn favor. To open your minds, to change your perspective, for you to see and understand. The complete package won't have to be perfect for you. Because when you find your complete package, they will see your imperfections as a goddamn gift. The things that you like and dislike about yourself, they will love every part of you. They won't change anything about you. What do you think about that? That's how you know you're with the right person. When they can take you as you are. And as you are, that will evolve and change over time. And the person that you're with will enjoy your growth, your development, your evolution. That's how you know if you're with the right person. But a number of us get in relationship. And as you grow and you change, issues pop up. Why are you doing that? I didn't know you were interested in that. Why are you wearing that? Why are you getting fit? Why are you doing this? Mind your motherfucking business. Just because I'm in a relationship with you, you don't get to control me. You don't get to tell me what the fuck my interests are, what I do today and what I do tomorrow. Guys, stop that shit. That's dangerous. That is a dangerous type of relationship to be in. If a person loves you, they love you. They love you. Whether you eat bagels in the morning, whether you stop eating bagels in the morning, because they enjoy you. You. They don't enjoy what you do, where you travel, what you spend your money on, what you wear. No. When a person loves you, they love you. All that other shit means nothing. Can you understand? Can you grasp what I'm saying? Because a lot of us spend time with people who only want to be in us because of what we have, what we do, and what we can give them. But when a person actually enjoys you, whether you're dressed up completely in designer clothing or whether you look like a hobo for the weekend, the only thing that matters is you. Whether you've brushed your teeth, washed your fucking hair, doesn't matter. It's you. And do you know who you are? It's your spirit. It's your character. And that's how you know a person truly loves you, because you know what? They enjoy the good, the bad, the pretty, and the ugly. They see that you add tremendous value to their life. No matter whether you are a cashier, a business owner, it's you. Not what you do. It's you. That's how you know you have the complete package. So then you have the freedom to grow and develop and evolve in your life without worried about being rejected, criticized, about changing. Changing is a natural part of life. And you want someone that understands that you will change, you will grow, you will evolve. And they won't try to hinder you or throw obstacles in your way or emotionally blackmail you. What do you guys think about that? Quiet. Of course you're quiet, because I'm the only one here talking to myself. But I think you understand what I'm getting at. How we see things, it's completely wrong. We should take our time and let what's meant to come, come. You will find it. In the meantime, does that mean that you should not date and get to know people? Hell no. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. But don't tie yourself up. Don't commit yourself. If you have humongous dreams and you tie yourself up with someone who's fucking mediocre, scared, insecure, all they're going to do, they're going to pass that on to you. They're going to hold you back. They may have a lot of other characteristics, but we're here to reach for the stars. Now, if you don't want to reach for the stars, you want to reach for the clouds, you do that. You want to reach for the top of the fucking mountain, you do that. If you want to go to the goddamn moon, you do that. But whoever you choose to sign up for a long-term relationship with, you want to make sure that they are going to help you grow, to go, not to hold you back, not to question you, not to fill you up with doubts. They're there to support you. They're there to fortify you. They're there to make sure that you win. They're not there trying to emotionally, mentally, and, sabotage you. No. A lot of us are in the wrong relationships. We have great intentions, but as they say, no good deed goes unpunished. We got to stop with these faulty thought patterns and belief processes because we're wasting our fucking lives. We're looking for perfection where perfection doesn't exist. And then when you realize, okay, no one's perfect, then you settle. Fuck settling. Don't settle for shit. Now, you can enjoy a person. You can enjoy them. And then when you meet somebody else, you can enjoy them too. You need to sample and enjoy yourself until you get where you belong. Now, does that mean have sex or whatever? It means whatever it needs to mean for each and every one of you. Some of you, it may be phone conversations. Some of you may be sitting tit pics and dick pics. What did I say? Titty pictures and dick pictures. You do that shit. Whatever that means for you, you do that shit. But what I'm saying to you is don't fucking settle. Don't lose patience. Don't lose faith because your complete package is taking more time than you want to devote to it. You're better off taking your time to wait for what is right than to sign yourself up for some shit that wasn't worth it. Nothing is worth it. Patience is sometimes the best damn thing you can do because a lot of us, we sign ourselves up. We created a lot of unnecessary heartache, strain, work, depletion of resources. It's endless. Why? Because something looked right when we knew very well that it wasn't. So whether it's your relationship, your life, whatever that complete package you're seeking, take your fucking time. Some of you don't even know what your complete package is, and that's okay too. All you need to do is figure out what you do not want. And when you know what you do not want, then you can stay away from those things as you explore other things to figure out what you do want. But stop getting in relationships too early. People who marry early, most of us, we don't know who the fuck we are. And when you get older, closer to middle age, you realize, shit, I'm actually this, and this. But you've committed yourself to a fucking person that's going to stunt you, that's going to hold you back. But you stay in it. Why? Because you known this person this long, you stuck together, why not? Fuck all that shit. Life is meant to be lived. Life is meant to be loved. Do you understand? Life is not supposed to be a burden. But when we make impatient, irrational, impulsive decisions based off of fear, we create a hot, steamy pile of bullshit. And when we create our own hot, steamy pile of bullshit, can't move forward until we clean that shit up. So what I'm trying to tell you guys, don't create the pile. Avoid the pile. How do you avoid the pile? You become fluid. You become smart. You don't commit yourself thinking that this is as good as it's going to get. I'm getting too old. This is never going to happen to me, happen for me, to me, or whatever. Fuck all that shit. Enjoy your life. And when something stops working for you, it stops feeling good, it's time to say goodbye and hello to someone else. Do you understand? So if you guys have any questions, you always know where to find me. I hope you've learned something. Some of you realize you got a whole bunch of shit to clean up, but you don't want to do what needs to be done to fix it. That's cool too. It's your life. You got one life to live. You can make the most of it or you can make the least of it. It's your choice. Until the next time. Are you disappointed this has come to an end? Well, it doesn't have to. Reach out and follow me on Instagram at Difficult and Demanding, and let me know what you think about this episode and my show. Episode 129 will be here the week of February 8th, 2021 from Difficult and Demanding.